Hey, hello, how's it going? Welcome back to another Monster Train video. It's me, Cranberry. Hopefully you're doing well and having a good day today. I just woke up a little while ago, nothing super crazy going on, but I am excited to play a train game. I think my volume's a little bit low, actually. Let me turn it up a bit, hold on. I think that looks better. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Sorry about that. I did a stream yesterday. It was fine. I won 2 runs. That's the only one, we only played 2, I guess. They were a little rough around the edges, I think, for the most part, but it went overall pretty well. So I think we're at maybe a 10-win streak right now, something like that. Let's get in here. Let's play a game. Yeah, we're at 10 wins. We are going to play Little Fade now, and it'll hopefully go well. Maybe we'll get, I don't know, a cool little Icarus run finally going. I think I did see Voyix, I think, during one of his streams, get a really strong little Icarus Highroll once upon a time. Although this does not look like that'll be the case here. I think we're gonna probably focus a little bit more. Well, actually, you know what we have? We don't even have we don't have the inscriptions or conscripts. I mean, sorry, we don't have the conscripts here as our starter card either. So it might be hard to make enough mushrooms to utilize Inoki and spawning pods. So we'll see. We'll see. My gut check here is just gonna be though to play like Eternal Flame, hopefully, and then just make enough mushrooms to make Inoki actually pretty bulky, and then just play Little Fade behind Inoki in Relentless, basically, right? That should be good for the early end. That should get us at least past, you know, couple of combats. We do have pushback Archon here to deal with too, which that strategy won't work well against. We have Under Legion, Merchant of Steel, and then either Remnant Banner or Merchant of Arms here. We have some things we can do, basically. I don't want to play Firelight here. I'd rather avoid that if possible. And then, ooh. Well, now, Firelight Votive Key's a lot more reliable. The big issue with Firelight Fade is that it's very hard to bring her back consistently, but if we have Votive Key, it's pretty good. But Emote Tome is also really strong. I'm going to take Emote Tome and be safe here. We don't know. If I see Eternal Flame, then Votive Key's going to be kind of worthless in theory, so... Well, Ha ha ha. What do I do? What do I do? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I could try to play Little Icarus and play Little Icarus on the floor that we're summoning mushrooms. The problem with that is, well, you know, it kind of works. It doesn't work well, but it kind of works. No, it's actually really bad. Oh, man. I might have to try to just play Little Icarus here. My gut right now is we play Little Icarus, I guess, and we try not to even really worry too much about Little Icarus. We focus mostly on Under Legion here with this startup. But it's a little suspicious. Yeah, I don't know. So the start here matters a lot. We could go Remnant Banner here, Merchant of Magic, Remnant Banner, Merchant of Steel, and look for like some good burnout units in theory. If we see like we see Lady of the House, that would in theory be pretty good. But if we miss Lady of the House, we're kind of doomed then. We're gonna try Little Icarus, I guess, today. We'll see what happens. The nice thing about Under Legion clans is that they can operate usually pretty well. They just get a couple of good Under Legion enablers. So we'll see how that goes. I think I can take Pyre Dampener here. Little Fade will snipe the Miscreants for us here in this fight, which is pretty good. I need the money too, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how we handle Urael here, though. We don't handle Urael very well is the answer, actually. I'm going to go Inoki up here. We're going to look for, I guess, like a Spear Steward to put behind, and we're going to play our... Whatchamahoots? The things? That's the name I forget now. I do this here. Oh, I forgot we had Emote Tome. Shoot. I don't think it matters much, but eh. Also, drawing 3 of our Wickless Reforms there is pretty, or Predictables is pretty bad here, because now we don't have any. God, that's annoying. That is annoying. We slay the Miscreants, though, which is nice still. We go to top floor. We go spawning pod up here. Don't get to play the second pod, but whatever. And we have to play spawning pod again. We can't afford to not play it here. And hopefully these guys can handle your rail here, but it's going to be a little iffy. Okay, we have little Fade here to bring back. Just kind of get our ass beat, unfortunately. Either way you play it. I'll play the Vengeful Shard here and pass turn. And how does it look up here? How are we doing on this floor? You go Sport Touch into Sport Touch. And your girl gets one hit on Pyre. That's acceptable, I would say. Yeah, I don't think it's going to get any better than that. We'll play that end turn here, but this is looking not good for our early game, man. I need like a Cluster Kernel desperately. We get a Cluster Kernel here at this Steel Shop. I feel much better about this, but without it, we're in big, big trouble. I'll take a Drip Fall. Universally good spell no matter what we're doing. I think I need Rot for the early game here. I would love Dig Deep for more spawns, but I think we need Rot to kill bosses right now. I don't think there's any way around it, really. We're going to go to the right side here. Immortal Stone, Dual Stone. Kind of weird. I mean dualism would be good on a Spore Launcher, but I don't know if we can play Spore Launcher. We don't have enough spawns really to make it work. We get Cluster Kernel. That's a pretty good thing to see here, I'd say. Could put Dualism on the Inoki to get double regen. That, in theory, could work. I'm figuring out how we incorporate Little Fade into this, and I think the answer is maybe we just don't. Honestly, that might just be the answer. It might be no Little Fade allowed today. Because she really won't get very many slays here, I think. Do I want to save money? Do I want to put Dual Stone on, like, Inoki? I think it's not terrible. Just kind of a waste of money more than anything here, but I think it's fine. We have another Under Legion banner up here, so we could, in theory, see like a Spore Launcher up here. That would be pretty nice for us. Yeah, I think we go Magic Shop here, Under Legion banner here, and then we go to the Steel Shop, hopefully seeing a Spore Launcher. I'll put the Dual Stone on the Inoki. I think this is fine. I think this is workable for the time being, and I think we just move on with that. Man, I do wish we had that, I do wish we had the, Votive Key for Little Fade here. That could have been pretty decent on this run, I think. -1 draw each turn. Also not a huge debuff for us here, honestly. Yeah, I think we can do this. A little worried about how low our Pyro health is. We may have to go to the Merchant of Arms here. Heal up afterwards. I think that's fine. We'll see. I guess we just go Inoki. This doesn't matter too much how you play that one, I guess. We could sneak Little Fade here, but the problem is we don't have any way to advance Little Fade to the front. Let's play Little Fade down here instead, I think. I'm gonna pick you off and harass you a bit. That seems fine. Okay, Collector dying there is good news. We get to kill the Savage Spearman now, which is nice. And I guess I'll play the draft here to whittle down a bit too. It does get in the way of reforming Little Fade, in theory. I think that'll be not a huge issue. Okay, so I can Drip Fall. I should have dripfalled first actually before we playing Little Face. We can go double dripfall on the Spearman. Would have been nice here. I'm gonna, I think, send you down still. A little fade here because it gets to hit in actually on the Flagellant. Play you two, and I believe, yeah, these guys will handle this. Shouldn't be a big issue there. And then yeah, no one leaks. They die. You, I don't think leak either. If I can get a reform next turn, that'd be awesome. Do I have one in draw pile? I do not actually. Unfortunate. We get to go up here. I don't think these guys beat the top floor relentlessly, even though we don't get to snipe anyone with the little fade in the back line here. Just to be safe, we should do this too, I think. Okay, we're good. Relentless handled no problem. I'll pay 1 life to get rid of the Ember here. I think that's fine. That looks fine. We lose 1 health. We're not getting very good scaling on Little Fade, though, I'll say. That's been less than optimal, but otherwise, I mean, got a big mushroom stack. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good. I don't hate that for us right now. Man, we could have had a really good Firelight run here. It would have been pretty solid. But tragically, we don't. I think we're just going to skip on this. And, ooh, I will take Glow Up. Glow Up gives us a very good plan for incorporating Little Fade now. Because now we can put Little Fade on the floor, give Little Fade a bunch of extra health via Anoki triggers, and then we can glow up Little Fade to being in front of the mushroom stack. Will that be that good? Honestly, not that good, but it'll be something. It'll be potentially a line for us here. If we can get Little Fade's health high enough, it will actually tank and then regen back up. It'll be pretty good actually, honestly. I'm down to give it a try. We'll see how it goes. I think I go left side here. Not much going on for us on the right side there, unfortunately. We could put Stoic Plate Mail also on Little Fade here. Though she loses her Slay Trigger, then, which is not good. Never mind. Never mind. Weapon Cache. We do summon a lot of things turn 1. Could always put Equalizing Rings on our mushroom stack too. It is a slight damage upgrade, but it's not that good. I'd rather just reroll these, honestly. Okay. Grow Room is, I think, kind of playable here. It's an extra spawn every turn. It's just fine. I don't think I want to deployable it, but I think it's just fine for now. Alcove, anything cool for me here? What do you got? Ooh, okay. I'll take the Razor here probably. Emot Tome is really strong. Not doing much right now, but it should be good later on. And getting my backline plus 10 or plus 10 plus 8 attack for the time being is pretty good. Okay. Archeon's going to be a little tricky here, but we should, I think, be mostly fine here with our current setup. I think we can handle this. I will. Let me... I guess I'll play Cluster Kernel in the front because it can actually tank the initial hit. We need to go Anoki first. Into Little Fade. Into Cluster Kernel here. Yeah, we should be, I think, actually pretty okay now. We get the spawns going. We can maybe get Little Fade tanking hits here for us in theory. If we can get Little Fade tanking, this will actually be really awesome. Well, I'm going to glow up. I think do I want to get Little Fade up in front now? I think it's fine, actually. It should work pretty well. Oh, I could have gone... Oh, I threw a little bit there. This is still okay, but... kind of a bit of a misplay. Well, I think she dies to this damage, too, actually. This is too much damage coming in for her to handle. Ugh, that's gross. I'll play the Grow Room. Put this here to get a good chip in on damage. Yeah, I should have had the Mushroom stack in front there still. Unfortunate. I will play this here. And I will go, I believe, Spore Touch. Play Vengeful Shard. That guy leaks for like 2 damage, nothing too big there. You come up to do your pushback hit. I will drip you down and play spawning pod here. And this wave's going to maybe get some damage in, folks. This wave here. You know what I will say, actually? I want to replay this. I hate resetting so early in the run, but I did, like, pretty blatantly misplay here, and I think it's going to be a big difference if we have Little Fade alive for this. So, let me real quick do Inoki, Little Fade, Cluster Kernel here still. Shield so we can go down here. And then spawning pod here. I guess like I think I'm supposed to sport touch the boss still there. I think that is still the correct line. We do this and we should. So we can do Little Fade, but we do Little Fade and then we glow up the mushroom stack there. That should be, I think, a lot better for us. And you're leaking, which I didn't realize would be the case, which is not good for us. Why are you not getting any hits here? Oh, because the order is still fucked. Okay. Well. Hit my Pyre for 6 then, I guess. I think this will be probably fine. I'm gonna play you. I'm gonna let you leak for 1 here. Put some decay down here. I think this is mostly fine. If I play this, does this get killed? No, it does not. But this lets you get killed. So we don't even have to do the drip fall there. Nice. Okay, very good. And now, hopefully, my Little Fade should be getting some slays here in theory. But now we actually just do this instead, though. And now Little Fade kills all the backliners here for us. So there's not many left to kill, I suppose. I'm going to do this so that way Little Fade gets the slay on you too. It should, I think, work for us more or less. Play these. Just pass turn here. Yeah, Little Fade should be attacking and killing the Sycophant now. Yeah, I don't know the math on how to get Little Fade the kill here, but I'm just going to end turn. Ooh, yeah, you know what? It worked. Little Fade got the slay there too on Archon. Lovely. Very nice. This could be something, man. This could be something. I think I'm going to skip these. None of those seem very good here for our build right now. Big Sludge is an interesting choice for us here. I could see us sneaking Big Sludge into the run if we get a Smidge Stone for it. So I will be taking that. It will gain rage whenever the mushrooms also die then too, because they trigger harvest effects when they die. That's pretty cool. I do need energy first, I think, though, in order to fit Sludge into this plan too. I'm gonna take energy first here. If we get a Smidge, we can actually just fit him in instead of a Little Fade right now. We'll see. We've got some potential options for that. I'm gonna go left side here for now. I'm gonna go. I don't hate Freeze Stone on our Rot here. It seems not terrible. We have a lot of good choices basically here. I'm gonna go Glow Up 0 cost. That's a pretty good spell to double up on whenever I see it. I'm gonna Drip Fall Daze 2 as well. It seems pretty good. I'm gonna reroll. We do get Eternal Stone, Smolder Stone for a spawning pod, which is really good. Where are you? There you are. That should give us, especially with Emote Tome, it's kind of awesome. I think I'm gonna dupe that as well, honestly. Seems like a pretty good choice for me here. And we do get Eternal Flame now, which is kind of annoying that you showed up here. We're gonna try to invest in this Little Fade. We can make this work, I think. Titan Skin 4 will cause an issue with my Spike Slays here. I do want the money, but not desperately here either. Honestly, I think we can skip this trial. Actually, I have full pyre health. We can go a little bit riskier here. This should be, I think, mostly fine. I'm gonna play Anoki, Little Fade, Cluster Kernel here. I guess I'm gonna go like big sludge here, and maybe throw some garbage his way. Might be a good line. Actually, I'm gonna kill you. Look at that. Play this pass turn. Kill my own Spear Steward there. We're gonna go Emot Tome here. We're gonna go Glow Up. How much do you hit for? Not much. Yeah, we can do this, I think. We can get away with this line. I'm gonna try to whittle away at you if I can here a little bit. Play this and pass. Is that Heavy making a pass here? He is, but after I play these spawning pods, he's making a pass? Yes, also the answer is still yes. Okay. I have Drip Fall. I think I'll let you walk. You get one hit on Pyre, it's not the end of the world, and I can maybe drip you and kill you later, which is really strong for us in theory. We're also gonna get a lot of slays on Little Fade with this combat, which is really good for us. Also, I'm gonna play the Steward here and have it jump block for you. Okay. This should, I think, more or less work for us. You're still dazed down here, right? We have another turn that we can wait on, if that makes sense. You're very close to death here. The issue, it looks not as close because you're getting healed. I think when we play double spawning pod here, I think it gets you. There we go, perfect. Okay, good. Very nice. No one should be sneaking past my Little Fade. Harvest Man dying, that doesn't really matter too much to me. And I will do this. I will, I guess, Primitive Mold here. Love that for you. Can I even get a hit in here on anyone? I guess I can whittle down a little bit on the Sentinel. Doesn't matter much. It looks like you're getting healed. I'll do this in pass, whatever. Okay. Little Fade is getting the job done, and again, getting a lot of slays along the way here. Although, this is a bit of an issue, actually. I'm now realizing. Let's go double spawning pod here. If Little Fade can survive the first round, which I think she can, she should be able to out-regen and then not have much of an issue. I think we're okay here. It's how much damage coming in? Ah, whatever. Put a rot on the boss here. She should be fine. She should be able to take the first hit. Yeah, she actually clears it. Awesome. Very good job, Little Fade. Keep farming them slays. Ooh, it was 2 HP. That was close. Oh my god. That was close. But yeah, she does just farm the whole floor. Okay, this is, you know what? Run's looking kind of cool now, people. I'm kind of liking where this is going. I'll take Subsuming Blade. It will be good for killing these silence enemies for us here, although I don't think we need that too badly, but it's a fine pickup, honestly. I'm okay with that here. Do I want Mushy Room, or do I want Mulch, or do I want Truffles? I don't think I want Truffles. Coming with the curse is a little too annoying for me. Mulch versus Mushy Room. The Grow Room is not terrible. I think we don't want Mushroom. I think we want enemies to hit into the spikes, right? And if we sap them down too much, it can cause an issue. Mulch replaces itself. I'll do that. Right? It draws and then draws +1 afterwards. I think it's fine here. But I don't know. I want to go to this Under Legion banner. That would a Spore Launcher make this run very over. I'm pretty sure. We go left, so we do get a Magic Shop and then also a free Herschel's Horde and Armory, which is really good here too. We get removals on right side, which is nice too. You know, I'm kind of liking the little Fade as like the weird tank backline killer carry here. It is mostly getting the job done, surprisingly. She currently has 57 spikes as well, which is a decent bit. I would love something like a Void Armament for my Mushroom stack, though, because the Mushroom stack is a little bit on the weaker side here. For some of the Seraph of Entropy Fight. Oh, well, I can't even talk. The Seraph of Entropy Fight. Why can't I talk? The Seraph of Entropy Fight does have a couple of high HP waves in it. I think there's one that has like roughly 1400 HP. So we currently don't handle that very well. So, I mean, a Spore Launcher would handle that pretty well, I guess. We do, in theory, also have the Big Sludge on the build. Big Sludge could get there for us, in theory, with damage, right? We need a Smidge Stone for it to be playable, though. Yeah, I think we can, because if we see a Spore Launcher, it's the same logic, honestly. If we see a Spore Launcher, we also need a Smidge Stone to play it into the build. I think Sludge will do a pretty good job here, honestly, so I think we can get away with not taking the Under Legion banner here. I do like upgrading our spells with Emote Tome. It's pretty strong for us as well. Okay, we get a Seek Stone here. I think it's pretty good to Seek Stone Dripfall, but not that important. It's also pretty good to Seek Stone a Spawning Pod here to get spawns right off the bat. So I'm gonna do this, I believe. I like this into Twin Stone on the Spawning Pod. Like, this is a pretty guaranteed strong start. And then let's see what our Hershel's Horde is. Cycle's pretty good. Pretty down for that. Armory is... You know what? Is Fight Club better than Grow Room for us here? It's definitely debatable. I don't think it's that good. Definitely debatable, though. I think we're just going to skip, though, for now. Okay. Prayer Stone. I'm pretty sure this is free for us. I also think we're going to play top floor here and just absolutely farm the Undying one for Slay Triggers on Little Fade. That seems pretty easy to me. We're going to go top floor here. Same line. Play these. Do Big Sludge here for now. And... play our Spawning Pod out quite a bit here. Little Fade is also just getting the attack slay on Prayer Stone, which is nice here too. I like that quite a bit. Play this, pass turn. Need to get Little Fade to the front. Maybe I should have played the thing on Little Fade there. Hopefully shouldn't matter too much. Play this here for now. I need to draw my the movement spell I forget the name of to get it to the front. I'll take you. Oh, I should have Spawning Pod first. That's a bit of a misplay. Little Fade currently getting the Slay, I think, on the... Oh, actually, maybe not. Little Fade's getting the Slay on one of these two, at least. That's fine. That is good enough for me, currently. I guess I just actually Slay you. I should have done that instead of playing the Spore Touch, but whatever. Okay. Okay, no one leaks, at least, which is not fine there. I'm going to try to whittle you down a little bit here too, buddy, if you don't mind. I need to get Little Fade to the front. We're not getting Little Fade to the front here, huh, folks? Unfortunately not. Okay, well... doesn't matter too much. We leak a tiny bit of damage there. It's not the end of the world. As soon as we get our glow up, though, these waves get crushed. I am going to get my glow up, though, right, game? Right, game? Put these here to make sure this guy hopefully doesn't leak. Hey, video game, where's my glow up? I'm gonna be very angry if you don't give it to me here. Come on, let me glow up. I need to get these slays on little fade here, please. There we go, thank you. Very important. And we'll just pass turn like that now. You know what I could have done there? I could have killed Cluster Kernel actually first. Yeah. Oh, actually, no. Cluster Kernel would never die though because of the regen it has. Never mind. That does not work. I lied. Crushing Demise actually really good here for us because it'll help potentially thin out some of those heavies I was talking about before. Dig Deep is also pretty worth it here. It's not the best spawn spell in the world, but we just need density. We're going to go right side here. We're going to look for Smidge Stone on Big Sludge. Multi-Strike would also be good for it too. And we see neither of them here, which is unfortunate. We have another Steel Shop we can go to next ring. We'll reroll. Okay, we get this Smidge Stone. Worst case, Big Sludge is here doing things. You know what? I kind of want to just maybe give it Dual Stone too, actually. Multi-Strike I think is better, but this does double the Rage gain, which is also pretty nice. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that actually. I think this works. I think this will be solid enough for us here. So we're gonna have to go space upgrade from this boss in order to be able to fit it and Little Fade together here. But it does mean we can take one more dupe here on. Oh, actually, hold on. Wait, let me think for a second. We go space upgrade. We currently have one space open, but I can't afford to play another Big Sludge. I can't afford to play Cluster Kernel either here. I probably just dupe one of my spawning pods again. Or maybe I dupe Glow Up here. I don't know. There's some good choices here for duping. Maybe it's Glow Up so I can more consistently get Little Fade to the front of the line. That might be the play, actually. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. It's not a huge play, but it is important to get Little Fade in front so she's scaling her slays. Let's give that a try here. We should handle this pretty easy, I think, bottom floor. I don't think Kale will be an issue here. Maybe there's something I'm not thinking of here that's going to cause a problem, but I think we'll be fine. Okay, so Inoki. Little Fade here. Cluster Kernel. And tragically, we can't play Big Sludge yet, so we're going to play Sludge here for now. We'll get a Sludge into the mix at some point here. And by some point, I mean next ring, ideally. We're going to go play a bazillion spawning pods here. Do I subsuming blade the hunter? I think so. We do this, and then we mulch, move you to the front here too. Okay, that does kill the floor, which is nice. It would have also just killed the guy back there too, so maybe I should have played the spawning pod. It shouldn't matter too much, hopefully. Oh, this is a slight issue though, huh? Although I can drip fall you, so if Little Fade lives, which is nice to see. I'm gonna play my shard here. So I'm gonna do this, and then do this again just to drip you for 4. Little Fade is farming. I guess I play a draft here to burn it out to trigger a rage gain on Big Sludge. That seems fine. And I suppose I just rot you. Oh, you're burning out, or your dazed still. I forgot about that. Okay, this is good though. This should get the job, I think, mostly done here. Row room is nice to see. Guess I just play these. I don't know. Whatever, man. Let's do this and pass. Spawning pod, double up down here. I'll put some decay on you here as well. We have run out of days on on Kale now though. I think Kale does tank these big waves too, so it should be fine. Double dig deep here. This cherub is living, but the big sludge actually picks it off before it moves on. And yeah, we're good here. We're very good here. I'm gonna drip you for Relentless. Not that it matters too much. I'm no into Subsuming Blade. I don't want to steal a Slay from if I do this, I guess it's fine. Whatever, that works. Okay. And then little Icarus will kill at least one of these guys. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Oh, 2 Slays on the guys that get eaten there. Lovely. No Slay though on the boss, unfortunately. Tragic. Unearthed Treasure's pretty cool because we have this like intrinsic spawning pod to hit. But I think Spike is just also really good on the Mushroom stack or on Little Fade. So it's actually very good on the Mushroom stack. Yeah, I'll just take this. This is fine. Okay, we go size upgrade. So now we can fit in the big man. The what's his name? The big sludge now. He gets to be there. Because we top off our HP here, so I don't care too much about the steel shop anymore. But the upgrades here don't matter. We come on here, we go Pyre Health, we go Merchant of Arms. Void Armament is an awesome pickup here. I don't want it to be intrinsic because I want to play it on the Mushroom stack. Or I could play it on Big Sludge in theory too here, depending on how big he gets. Oh, that's so good for us. Okay. That's very nice. Mitosis Cap is, I think, not super worth it here. Even though I want to, I can't play any more of my units basically on deployment. So I don't think this is very good for us. Although it's not a free dupe, as person has pointed out. It does cost money. You gotta keep that in mind there. Very important. Not a free duplication. Weapon Cache, Bloodthirsty Blade. A little late for Bloodthirsty Blade here. Weapon Cache. Yeah, it gets up to the armament, but again, we don't even want it during deployment, so not very good here. We get to remove some cards. I will remove probably our Spear Stewards at this point. They do not do much for us anymore. And I feel pretty good going into this here. I'll go Little Icarus. We have a lot of spikes. Prayer Stone is a non-factor here, I think, but this fight does just scare me in general. We should be good against the sweepers at least. They're not going to do too much damage. I do scale up pretty quickly too. But that initial first hit, the fact that it's going to chump block a couple of my attacks here is the big problem. We're going to have some trouble with that. I might play mid-floor here too. I think we go mid-floor, we take the amalgam damage, and then we just go left side here, go to the Pyre Remains. That looks pretty good to me, honestly. I don't care much about the Merchant of Arms here anyway. I like the well, but I'd rather just get our spells upgraded more with the Emot Tome in mind, so yeah. Oh, you know what? If we're going left side, I should have actually taken the what's it called? The trial. Would have been pretty free. I guess I play you here, Big Sludge. I think that's correct. Okay, this is a pretty good starting turn. I think we actually can't play our other multis here, which is very sad, because I think I want to do multi-strike on you. No, I can wait on this, actually. We don't need multi-strike desperately here. We'll get all the spawns out. That is probably better for us. Get Little Fade to the front here, too. So it's killing with them spikes. Let's do glow up. Glow up again here. And then this is slightly better. Oh, it's propagate 2x. I should just propagate here then for 4. The Gladiator lives, but not by too much. The sweeping here is actually very good for Big Sludge gaining rage as well, which is nice. Ooh. 50-50, who do we hit? Well, actually, I can just double up. I can just double up, so we're fine. There we go. No leaking. Lovely. Very cool. This is going to be a problematic wave for us here, though. So let's try to whittle down the amalgam if I can. Big Sludge gaining some rage, but not a ton, unfortunately. Ooh, I do get to just double drip fall the amalgam here, though, which is pretty tempting. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And I'm going to hit you with the Subsuming Blade, too. And I'm going to play a Shield Steward here. And throw it away and pass. Okay. Spawning Pod. Spawning Pod. Rot into Spore Touch here. Looks pretty decent to me. I could have maybe tried to get replay the Shield Steward here to chump this. I didn't do the math on it. It might have survived. It'd be pretty close, I think. Ooh, we get to drip fall you again. That's fantastic. Back to hell you go. And we are actually wiping this wave out now, which is pretty cool. Tragically, the amalgam's here hit. Maybe I should have... Wait, should I have gone... I don't think it matters too much here. You know what? I should actually. This is better. If I go drip 1 and then drip the bottom floor, they do not get to... We save 5 health, basically. We get to do this, right? You survive, but you're dazed enough that you die to the pyre, I'm pretty sure. And then we can drip here, and we save a little bit of damage on our pyre health, which is, I think, pretty good to do. I will... Well, this is actually kind of an interesting spot here. We can play the Ember. We can play Void Armament, though, on Little Fade to get extra slays here. I'm going to play the Ember out, though. This seems fine to me. We have Emote Tomes. We can do this into this here. And the Shield Steward here survives the Amalgam hit, so we don't get the Daze trigger there. And then surely this win is relentless, right? As per usual. There we go. Very nice. Guess we'll just try to kill you up here for fun. There you go. Very cool. Okay. Very nice. Another slay for Little Fade there too, which is nice to see on the boss. Smoke is not for us. None of this is for us. We skip this. None of those do anything for us here. I guess Inhale in theory is gonna get us extra spawns, so it doesn't seem that good. I think I'm supposed to just skip this. I think these are dead cards, unfortunately. And then I think I was planning on going left side here. Yeah, I was already planning on going left side. This should be a pretty easy Seraph fight for us, I imagine, with how much we've harvested or stacked, I guess. Slay triggers on Little Fade here. Seems pretty good. Let's get our Pyre health back. Let's look at the Trinket Shop here. Little late for Twin Mines, but still a pretty playable card. Let's look at the Merchant of Magic. Okay, we have some stuff to look at here. I think I do like Intrinsic on the Drip Fall here. That seems pretty powerful. Smolderstone, I like that on Dig Deep too to make that free to cast. Spell Chain. Probably just slapping that onto a Glow Up here. Not bad on Dig Deep though. If we dig deep and then you know, Emote Tome it is pretty powerful too. But I'm just gonna do, I think, Glow Up. No, does it matter that much? I think it is actually better. I don't know. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter too much here. Let's re-roll our Trinket Shop here. Do I want Twin Mines? It's a little too. Maybe a little too late. It gets us like an extra copy of the spawning pod here. That's not even that good though. I think I'd rather just re-roll. Ancient Roots is pretty good here. Makes things a little bit cheaper to play. Yeah, I'm pretty down with that. It does let us do the spawning pod much freer turn 1. Much freer? Much more free? I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna remove a card, I think, here. I'm gonna remove a Shield Steward. And I'm going... We can play one on deployment, I think, still here. So, let me double check the math here. 1, 2, 3, 4... Wait a second, am I dumb? Have I been able to dupe one of these big sludges of cluster kernels this whole time and fit it on the floor still? I think I was able to. I think I was able to dupe the big sludge actually this whole time. Oh no, 5. I'm dumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, we do have 1 energy left over. Okay. And I almost had like a mini heart attack there. Oh, I misplayed this run horribly by being able to get a second sludge into the mix. Okay. I feel pretty strong about this. We should be in a nice spot here. We can play top floor pretty freely into this fight. Anoki, Little Fade, Big Sludge, Cluster Kernel. Shield Steward goes here. Well, I can drip you for 4, but I think I'd rather copy the spawning pod here with Emot Tome and drip you for 2 instead. Oh, but it doesn't copy. I mean, it's fine that it doesn't copy it, but still. I was hoping it would copy the cost reduction with Ancient Roots. That's okay. Play Glow Room here as well. We'll get a chance to play Spike later. I'm sure at some point it'll be good. Spawning pod again. Not getting my what's it called though. You know my what's it called? Not getting them at all. My glow ups. I need to get a little fade to the front here so I can kill these backliners. It's kind of pretty important here that I see that. Well, we're still killing the floor, which is nice. We're gonna copy this here. I guess I put the armament on Big Sludge. I think there's some debate on who that goes on to here, but it gets an extra kill on the Ardent this way, and I think he'll stack up pretty quickly. Is my thinking at least. We'll see. I might actually need Fungi to be the tank here. I'm seeing this now more. With these guys getting incants, Little Fade does not have enough of the base HP to tank currently. Yeah, I think it has to be the case. And it's fine still. Mushroom Stack can tank it pretty well. I'm gonna play this up to the Pyre Room, I guess. And then I don't think it's worth the AoE incant here. So we'll just pass for now, but... Oh, why are you... Hold on, wait a second. I need to do some finagling. One moment, please. I need to do, I think, this actually into this here. Why are you alive here, though? That's 37 damage on my Pyre. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, it's because we're sapped. It's because of Entropy Seraph sapping these guys. That's why we're not killing the Purified Soul here. Okay. Annoying, but that makes sense at least. I think at that point, I'd probably just do nothing here, actually. I think we're fine. Just pass the turn here. You know what? I kind of actually like doing this line, though. I kind of like this. We take 27 to Pyre, but then we have the Big Sludge, hopefully, killing the Gladiator for us here. Okay. We lose some troops, which does get a lot of harvest onto my Big Sludge. Yeah, my Big Sludge is actually... Oh my god, the Big Sludge is fucking destroying here. Look at my Big Sludge actually saved my life. Thank you, Big Sludge. Very cool. I'm going to play these. I think this is pretty safe to play. Oh, fuck. Never mind. It's not safe to play. Shit. Hold on. I lie, because it causes the backline to not kill the idiots. I have to take the damage, unfortunately. I'm going to Crushing Demise this floor. And this... Okay, I hit the 2 of the backliners, which is unfortunate. We're going to put the Spore Touch. It doesn't matter where I put it here. Oh, I can do this. Into this. And we're fine-ish for now. Well, my Mushroom Sack is getting its ass beat. That is a bit of a problem here, I'm realizing, too. Huh. Yeah, that's not great. I can glow up... I can glow up a Purified Soul to the front here. I can just Spore Touch it. That's fine. Spore Touching is fine, too, here. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to need Big Sludge to be, I guess, a tank for a bit here as well, it looks like, with all these conduit triggers and whatnot. I'm going to also do something I think a little funny here. Oh, it doesn't work, actually. Never mind. Shit. Dude, these Chosen Ardents have been a much bigger issue than I thought they were going to be. That is a big problem for us. No, they all die. Okay, whatever. That kills the Purified Soul at least here. Nobody leaks on that floor. Okay, we're handling this floor without too much issue. I like that. I think I'm going to... Oh, this is so annoying. This floor is going to be a potential problem for us too here. Luckily the Big Sludge is actually crushing again. I kind of want to drip down Seraph for a bunch here. I want to have Seraph days for 4. I might be better off just splitting the floors though here. Ah, this is a tough wave too. Okay, so as it stands here, Big Sludge currently kills you and kills you. I need to get Little Fade in front of Big Sludge for this wave, because then this guy will attack into the Fade and die to spikes, and then Big Sludge kills both heavies, right? So, oh, Little Fade can also just go to the front here and survive this currently, which is pretty big for us. Okay, I can do that. Oh, I forgot about Dripfall though. Shoot, hold on. This looks good. I think if I... How much damage is this? This is 5, 11, that's 16, 30. Ah, fuck. Hold on. That doesn't work either, really. Little Fade almost survives this wave, but... Oh, Seraph doesn't come up next turn. Sorry, I forgot. Seraph does not come up next turn. Okay. Little Fade. So that's 16, 30, plus 64 damage total. Little Fade currently survives this wave, which will be good for us here, I think. So I think it's actually just no Dripfall here, which is kind of annoying, but I think it's good for us. And I think this doesn't matter too much down here. As long as you give you more spikes, doesn't hurt. We'll mulch. I like Spore Touch on you just to be extra safe here. I think we just don't even play Drip here. And this should get the job, I think, about done. Because we have enough health top floor for Little Fade to live against this wave. Right, yeah, and that slays the whole wave. And then, yes, Big Sludge will kill these guys. We're all good, people. We're all good here. You can play this pretty safely. I guess I'd pick you off for now. Doesn't matter too much. And I can't play on this floor because the Ardent will mess us up too. Okay. That works. A little sloppy, I think, but it gets the job done. I got us. Oh, thank God we got this big sludge too. Big sludge actually saved this run as well. It was looking a little dire. I don't. We wouldn't kill this at all. We would be dead here. We'd be dead in the water if it wasn't for this big sludge coming in. I should have played that on the fungi. What am I doing? I'm throwing. Whatever. It doesn't matter. We're fine. We're fine. These guys are like not encamped at all, so Little Fade survives this, I think, right? Well, it looks like Little Fade apparently dies here. Ah, whatever. This is good enough. He gets most of the slays. I think it dies specifically to the Seraph hit, it looks like. And if we play the spawning pods, it causes more issues, and it helps, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, just barely died there, unfortunately. But luckily, my big sludge is hitting for 4k per round. Awesome, okay. Very cool. We get the Day's Savagery for 4 rounds at the start of this combat, too, which is pretty nice. We did give the Dripfall Intrinsic, I'm pretty sure, right? I think. This will be a much easier combat, the Titan fight, I should say. We have plenty of HP to work with. We have infinite regen. Should be good. So, Anoki, Fade, Big Sludge, Buster Colonel. Play the Shield Steward here, doesn't really matter too much. And then we drip you. We go Spawning Pod, Spawning Pod, Spawning Pod, Grow Room, and then we'll try to get a better spike here, I think. I'll play this for now on you. That's a good start. That's a good start for us here. We have our globe, which is nice too. I think we're gonna go Emot Tome Pyrelite here just to kill a Dominion faster. I think that makes sense to me. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you die there? Shit. Okay, hold on. Hold on. We don't have enough HP on the Little Fade yet, I guess, to tank because of the 20 damage coming in here. Let's just keep doing this then, I guess. Oh, I've heard the Pyrelite. I goofed that up a little bit too. Ah, whatever. Maybe this is better this way. It looks like this Blightbound Guardian lives, but that's not a huge deal. And you know what? Shield Steward does get to attack once. Big, huge, etc. Okay. Now Little Fade can probably tank here, hopefully. Maybe. We'll see. Really good draw, by the way. Really good draw this turn. Big fan of that. Luckily, the sweeper still hit the Little Fade here. You lived too? I didn't even notice this guy lived. What the fuck? Oh, I sapped myself, didn't I? Ugh. I have to go back and reset this, so I guess maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I didn't realize this guy lived, though. Probably should have just not played the saps in exchange for this guy being killed, though. Almost certainly. We go Crush and Demise. Kill them both here. Play this. I'm sure this is okay. Oh, lovely turn. Lovely draw. Do not play on this floor for no reason. Everyone's still dead down here. You're alive? Fuck you, man. Whatever, we'll kill you later, I think. Hopefully. Hopefully we'll kill him later. Spawning pod. Spawning pod. We are having some trouble with some of these guys here, actually. Getting you sapped up is a bit of a no-no here. You'll die before you make it to Pyre, but this guy gets one hit in. So it shouldn't be a very big hit, hopefully. And you are not good for us. No thank you. Hopefully we draw a Reform next turn, so we can kill these guys top floor. There we go. We got a Reform. Very nice. And you're basically dead here. That's good news. Entropy shouldn't be too far behind, it looks like. Oh, we have some things we can do here. I think I'm going to rot you, so you die next turn. I think I'm going to reform my Shield Steward here, which will kill this Purified Soul. Should have played the Entropy, the Curse of Entropies here first. But it's fine. So get the kill there, very good. You're still dead, very good. You die. Okay, we're all fine here. You're already dead. There's not much point in playing the Pyrelite here. Guess we just do this. And drip you. Run some damage on my fungi. And I guess I do this. It doesn't really matter too much, I guess, right? You had 60 health? I didn't do the math. I just assumed he was dead. What the fuck? I can't believe this. I've been pranked. Son of a bitch. It's fine. It's fine. Although what's not fine is you being alive here, actually. Hold on, I need to move you to the front. Little fade. Yeah, start getting some... Start doing your spike thing now, buddy. It's time. It's time to get in there. You're dazed currently, but I can't... I mean, I can play the draft, but it doesn't do anything because the entropy kills. I guess I just put decay on you. That's fine. You're dead. You're dead. Okay, this is all mostly fine. Okay. Little fade kills everyone. Big. We're gonna Spore Touch you a couple more times. Is there anything really to do here besides just make the mushroom stack bigger? Not really. I could have Spore Touch you one more time, I suppose, with the what's it? Who's it's with the Emot Tome there, but this seems fine. Okay, GG. A little sloppy play for sure, but ultimately pretty cool run. Very happy to see little Icarus do what little Icarus is supposed to do, basically, right? Fun to make it work with Inoki as well. Cluster Kernel is actually the secret hero of this run, though, because this would not have worked if we didn't see that Cluster Kernel. And then also, obviously, Big Sludge was very important, too. A lot of pieces came together here, basically, folks. A lot of different pieces came together. This was looking very shaky until the very end. So, GG. Shake my slime, etc. Pretty cool run. Pretty cool run. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you also found this to be a cool Monster Train video. And I will hopefully see you for the next one. I should have mentioned at the start of the video, too. I've been thinking about maybe doing a video or two looking at some Steam Next Fest demos. If you're somehow watching this video to the very end, first off, thanks. But second off, if you have a Next Fest demo that you have found that you think is very cool, please leave a comment or maybe join my Discord and share it there, right? Share any cool Next Fest demo games, and I would potentially look at them, I guess. I don't know. Let me show you the seed, and I'll see you next time. Today's seed is Elite Showed Mixing. Thank you, and goodbye.